So, good afternoon, students. This is your block second, part one of social science, class 5. In this block second, part one, we will discuss why we live together and the ant colony. Why we live together? This is a very common question, and the answer we also know very well. But before getting into that, uh, I have some question for you. And before going into that, hold this video and just think of that what I asked you. So, who makes our breakfast? Yes, of course, our mother or some elders in our house makes our breakfast. That means we are dependent on our elders or our mother in our house who prepares breakfast for us. Now, the next question. Who brings your milk and bread for market? You can pause this video and think the answer of this question. Yes, of course, your father or some elder in your home is responsible to bring milk and bread from market. But one more thing you have to think with this both these questions, that if milk and bread will not come from market, then how our mother or elder someone prepare this breakfast? That means each of us are dependent somehow, are dependent somehow in each other. That means we, our family, in members are interdependent. Like in our family, we are interdependent to each other. Our uh, society is also interdependent to each and every person. Our community is also interdependent between each and other person. Okay, but this interdependency, my students, is not a very new thing. It comes to us from the ancient times, long, long ago, before when human used to hunt the animals for their food. They even don't know how to grow crops. But at that time also, we were very well aware of this living in a group or living together, because in this even in this image you can see very well that one person uh, brought that animal, and other few peoples over there are just have burned fire to cook that food, and some other person is hunting in the back there. So even at that time also we have divided our work. We have divided our work into different professions according to our different skills what persons do have. Now the question comes, do we have divided our work? Yes, we have divided our work. We have different professions, we have different occupations. Today we are uh, like uh, uh, someone is doctor, someone is policeman, someone is soldier, someone is teacher, pilot, tailor, farmer, player. many people are adopting different type of professions. But now the question comes that how are people helping each other? Yes, we are helping each other. Like teaches us, teacher teaches us. But if teacher get ill, or teacher when teacher doesn't feel well, then he or she should go to the doctor. He or she should go to the doctor for consultation. If doctor have some issues with law and order, he or she go to the policeman. If all of us have some threat from other nation, then all of us are dependent on the soldier. Like every all of us do dependent on the farmer, so that farmer grow crops and we all get food to eat. We all of us need clothes to wear. So who will give us clothes? Yes, of course, tailor give us clothes. Like all these professions, we are interdependent to each other. We cannot live isolate, we cannot live alone in this society. Then it means that then it means that we why we live together in a community. We live together in a community for in order to get many advantages. Like we can divide our work to save our time. Yes, we have created many other different types of professions. And in order to save our time, because if a single person is a doctor, he is also a farmer, he is also a tailor, he is also a teacher, then it is not possible for him to do all type of works. We are dependent on others for their services. Yes, all of us are dependent over each other. It generates feeling of togetherness. Yes, people have different skills which we can take benefit from. Yes, of course, it is not possible for a single person to have all these skills. Now, why we live together? Why and how we live together? Because we depend on each other. We are interdependent. And how we are living each other? Yes, we are living in a community, in a large groups, in a society, in a complex, in a mohalla. So we are living in a community. We always like to live together. So what are the services we are depend on? This is, dear student, these are few examples I have written down here. Like doctor, we depend on doctor. Doctor depend on milkman. Milkman, milkman. Children depend on teachers. Teacher depend on milkman also, and teacher depend on electrician also. Teacher depend on the doctor also. That all of all of us are interdependent to each other. All of us wants to live in a community. All of us are depend on each other. Okay. Now your workbook S1, block 1, block 2, S1. There are 4 questions, and you all have to uh, do by yourself. So I have written down the question, but you have to see your workbook for these questions. So you can go through your workbook and attempt all these questions. I am just reading these questions. So in your workbook, you have pictures. For question number 1, what are the people doing in the pictures? So there it was given pictures, and you see those pictures and write the answers accordingly. Now, question number 2, what would happen if one person had to do all the work being done in the pictures above? So, like we talked in this block, that it is not possible for a single person to do all different types of work. It is not possible for a single person to have different skills in him. So, it is not. So question number 3. This is a picture of a market in India. How are these people helping the community? So again, identify the picture of showing a market in India. and see the different people of having different professions, and write in your workbook and how these people help the community. Again, question number 4. How did the people help each other in community thousands of years ago? So, right, how people thousands of years ago help each other. Okay. Now, uh, the next topic is the ant colony. So, have you ever seen any ant hill? Yes, of course, you have seen in some in your neighborhood or in an open ground or maybe in your school grounds. Might you have seen this ant? So this ant hill is prepared by the ants. So, and these ants uh, live in a group, live in a community. So together they build this, they create this uphill type structure. Now, how do ants live in an ant hill? These ants live in a community. How they live? How do they divide their work? They divide their work as per the task, as per the different works they have. They have what they have to do. So interdependent and cooperate. These are the key factors uh, which are which everyone, every creature in this earth are utilizing actually, and so of course ants also, and always live in a colonies. There are workers, soldiers, and a queen among them. Workers are there to hunt for food. Soldier ant is there for guarding the colony, and queen to lay eggs. Like we humans have divided our work in different professions. Like we humans are cooperating each other. Like we humans help each other. Like we humans depend uh, other depend on each other. Like we humans like to live in a group or in a community or in a society. So this ants also. So of course, ant also divided their responsibilities like human do, and these are the responsibilities that some few ants are hunting, few other ants are guarding or protecting their colony, and queen is always there to lay eggs. So in this way, students, I am concluding my topic. So we have studies about two important topics of our block second. Uh, and the rest 3 and 4 next topics of this block I will give to you in another way. So thank you for now. Have a nice day. Thank you.